Hi and welcome everyone. Today we want to show you the new Ottobock compression liners who make our existing compression portfolio, compression socks and bandage, complete. These compression liners are key products within the Early Fitting initiative. Early Fitting aims for a smooth and early transition from hospital bed to prosthetic fitting, always guiding to the next step in the patient journey. But first, let's point out why compression therapy is such an important thing to do in an early phase of the patient journey. Therefore, let's ask Dr. Jenny Ernst.
Hello, my name is Jenny Ernst. I'm a surgeon at Hanover Medical School. In our division for innovations in amputee medicine, in the clinic for trauma surgery, we want to empower and motivate our amputees right after amputation as best and as fast as possible. Our overall goal is to mobilize them as fast as possible, and this we want to realize in a team approach. So our multi-professional team is consisting of medical doctors, of physiotherapists, occupational therapists, and very important, the CPO. Besides empowering the patient and motivate him to look forward to his new future, the post-operative occurring edema is always the bottleneck in the prosthetic fitting process. To reduce the edema as fast as possible, we start already in OR when we put some compression bandages on it in the post-operative wound dressing, and then later on, as soon as the drainage is removed, we use a shrinking sock to reduce the edema, or we switch immediately to a silicone liner, what is enhancing or what is decreasing the scar occurrence later on too. So we want to use the advantage of the silicone. So we have two effects, reducing the edema and enhancing the wound healing while decreasing the scar development.
Thanks, Dr. Jenny Ernst, for that interesting insight. And now let's hand over to the expert. Christoph and Betula will show you our compression products in action.
Hello, my name is Christoph. I'm a physiotherapist from Ottobock, and today I'm here with Betula. Today's topic is compression therapy, and this is very important during the early patient journey, and it's important to prepare the residual limb for the good prosthetic fitting. We want to introduce 3 different products for you today: compression liner, individual compression bandages, and compression socks. So let's start with compression socks. So you start from down and then just pull the sock up. The patient can help you in this case. Important is that at the distal end, the compression sock, it's quite tight. And then you have to speak with the patient if the compression all over the stump is okay. It's okay? Yeah. Okay, then please put it down again. You can help also the patient at the distal end. The second one are individual compression bandages. Therefore, we have to prepare 2 stripes of tape to fix it later on. Okay, and if you start from the side, then on the other side up, and then the patient can help you a little bit with holding the bandages. The important thing about the bandage is that all the stump is covered, and the individual bandages has to be at the distal end of the stump more tight than in the upper part. And it's very important that the individual bandages just are used by experts like therapists or hospital personnel, because if you do it too high or with not a good pressure or too high pressure in the upper part of the leg, it could be also make some damages. Then you hold it. Thank you. We'll fix it with tape. Yes. And the usual way is I would go with one more bandage, now a little bit more high, because as high as possible, then you have a good compression all over the limb. And of course, you have to speak with the patient if it's okay or not.
Okay.
Okay. Then we just take it off again. We release the stripes. And then we take the bandage off. Yeah, and then we came to the last thing, to the individual compression liner. Therefore, you have to turn it the other way around. And when you want to put it on, it's important that there's no air or no space between the liner and the stump. And also the patient can help you rolling up the liner. Yeah, and then you have to check if the patient is able to move, in this case, the knee. It's okay?
It's okay.
Okay. And then you can just roll it down again. Yeah. The good thing about the liner is that it's the easiest and safest and fastest way of compression therapy. And after a few times, when the patient puts on the liner a couple of times, then he's also able to do it on his own.
So now let's have a little deeper look at the product properties of our liners. Each of our compression liner can be used for multiple patients. They are reprocessable through steam sterilization in an autoclave. The following sterilization procedure were tested: 121 degrees Celsius, 15 psi, 13 minutes, as well as 134 degrees with fractionated vacuum. Moist heat at least 5 minutes. Then we have the easy glide coating for easy donning and doffing. The silicone material offers best compressions as well as hygienic properties. You can clean it with soap and water, and it's also possible to disinfect the liner. We offer two versions of the compression liner: a cushion liner and a locking liner. The locking liner could be used in an interim prosthesis as well. The size range of the liner allows application from lower and upper limb care. Here you see the sizes at a glance. The cushion liner 6Y44 we offer from size 160 till 400, and the locking compression liners from size 120 till 450. For taking measurements, we recommend taking the size being measured, or if you are between the two sizes, take the next smaller one. Coming from the product to the context in the patient journey, where they are used, we heard that the best outcome for a patient can be achieved if he is treated by a competent interdisciplinary team. This interdisciplinary team and the user empowerment were key aspects for our marketing material. We created a patient magazine that answers all the questions that the CPO and other professionals are being asked by the patient right after the amputation. What are the steps for me? Where can I find the right rehabilitation clinic? Where do I find experts? Where do I find other amputees? What are my rights? How can I contribute to a good rehabilitation outcome? And so on. All the questions and more are being answered in the patient magazine, Amputation and Me. And with this magazine, you can catch patient in the uncertain time right after the amputation and provide mental support. We also set up a brochure for professionals, for and from all members of the interdisciplinary team. The beginning connects us. Content here is the expert daily challenges, treatment pathway, product information, compression therapy, and medical evidence. So make sure you check out these brochures for you and for your patient. as they will ease your work as an CPO. So, to sum it up, what are the main arguments for our compression liners? With a compression liner, you can make early connection to the patient and hospital to promote your own business. Fostering interdisciplinary teamwork. Take products as a door openers to get into the interdisciplinary teams, and ensuring good limb conditions for the prosthetic socket, fit and refittings. I hope that together with our expert, we could bring some light into the compression therapy and make your work as a part of the interdisciplinary team easier. We are happy to receive your feedback for our compression liners. Take care and bye-bye.